Have you ever wondered what life would be like without time? Or what would you do if you encountered the supernatural, such as an alien or UFO? Or what if you were caught up in an invisible gas that made everything around you explode? These are only 3 theories out of dozens that may explain what actually happened in the Bermuda Triangle. Some other theories consist of human error, weather, pirates, or even possibly nothing at all. Legend says that the Bermuda Triangle covers from Bermuda to Miami, Florida to Puerto Rico. These 3 areas create the Triangle of Doom. The Bermuda Triangle covers more than 400,000 square miles. Within these miles, 5,000 different disappearances occurred of ships, planes, and people who never left a trace. Although there are many theories that can be argued, there are facts that can't be. One fact is that this triangle is an extreme vortex of natural conditions. A second fact is that many ships and planes have been found, but the area which they are uncovered from raised many disturbing questions. A third fact is that nothing disappears magically on land, but can anywhere over the ocean. The sea is the only thing that holds the answer to everything mysterious. Just for clarification, humans know more about the moon than they do about the seafloor.
We don't know our own planet. We know more about the moon. We're probably learning more about Mars than we know of our own planet. We know about the Earth, but we don't know about the sea.
One of the earliest documentations of the Bermuda Triangle started off with Christopher Columbus on October 4th, 1492. He was sailing across the Atlantic Ocean to the New World. Just days before landing in America, it is noted down in Columbus's log that he looked down at his compass and noticed that it was giving him weird and inaccurate readings. He didn't alert his sailing crew though because he thought they would have gone into a panic. They already had been sailing for months and were running low on food and resources. More accounts of strange events have been documented down. One of the most famous mysteries of the sky was Flight 19 on December 5, 1945. This was a code name for 5 Avenger torpedo bomber planes. The planes were on schedule conducting a low-level bombing exercise. They left from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and their course of destination was to reach Chicken and Hen Shoals Light first. This would then lead them to the Bahamas, which is where the bombing exercise would take place. They would then fly a bit farther north and then head back southwest to land. All 5 planes never returned to the United States though. There is one document that was found that stated a strange speculation. In the document, it is written down that the main flight commander said, "Don't come after me. They look like they're from outer space. I'm 2,000 feet. Don't come after me." This was the last transmission that took place. This led to 2 Mariner ships to go on a rescue mission. This Mariner ship could both fly and sail along the ocean. One Mariner ship was never found in search for missing planes. Ironic, right? It is believed that a nearby ship saw an explosion in the distance. Strangely enough, when the area was searched, there was no debris, no Mariner pieces, no fire, or even signs of the ship. Both Flight 19 and the PBM Mariner had strangely vanished forever. While Flight 19 is one of the strangest mysteries involving the sky, one of the creepiest mysteries of the ocean was the Mary Celeste ship. On December 4th, 1872, Mary Celeste was found without a single soul on board while she was still sailing. For this specific reason, the Mary Celeste ship was given the title the Ghost Ship. It was found on the coast of Portugal with no one on board. Strangely enough, there were still 6 months left of supplies and all of their personal belongings were still on the ship. Everything was in perfect condition, which means it couldn't have been piracy. The only thing missing was 9 barrels of alcohol and a lifeboat. This is why it is believed that they got drunk and the whole family jumped off the ship and onto the lifeboat. The only problem with this theory is that the captain was known to be strict and would not steal alcohol and then jump off, especially since he had 2 children. So what could have it been? We will never know for sure. One of the biggest and touchiest subjects with the Bermuda Triangle is the theories. There are dozens out there, but which ones are the most accurate? One of the most popular theories is called the methane hydrate gas theory. The ocean floor of that specific region contains gas under the seabed. An earthquake can trigger a hole in the seafloor that can cause the gas to be released onto the surface. As the bubbles of the gas rise up, it lowers the density of the surrounding ocean. This will cause ships to sink in a matter of seconds. Can it affect planes though? It has been tested that it can. The gas fills the air and could potentially make the plane lose control of all its functions. This can confuse the pilot to drop near the ocean and crash. This is because a pilot relies on its functions to tell how far they are from the ocean. If the gas makes the plane malfunction, then the pilot wouldn't even know it's near the sea, then causing them to crash straight into the sea. Theory 2 is called electronic fog. This theory is one of the most bizarre but also probable theories. There are some witnesses that say they have experienced this phenomenon. But what is electronic fog? It is a strange thick cloud that appears from nowhere and engulfs a ship or plane. Instruments begin to malfunction, and finally the ship or other aircraft vanishes without a trace. All incidents of electronic fog had been described as supernatural phenomena because this specific fog has no time and space. It is believed that if you entered into this fog, then you could be ported to a different dimension or domain. Scientist John Hutchinson proved that this electronic fog exists by conducting this fog in his house. He was able to make metal pieces float in midair. This is now called the Hutchinson effect. Anti-gravity was now proved to be real within this fog. Theory 3 is aliens. This is one of the most well-known theories. It is common to point fingers at aliens, especially when mysterious things start to happen. But do you really think they could be the cause of over 5,000 disappearances? Do you think they could even survive on a planet like ours to begin with? People who have traveled over the triangle did document that they saw strange lights in the sky that appeared similar to a UFO. This theory is one that could be proved in the future with the right technology.
At night, there are all kinds of things. For example, bolides. Bolides are these very large comets, and they're spectacular. It's just like this enormous bright light with a trail that just arcs through the sky. But we can tell the difference when you have a meteor like that or a bolide. Characteristics are very different than the ones of genuine UFOs.
Everyone has their own speculations though. Mine goes along the theory of aliens, but with a twist rather than just aliens abducting people. The Bermuda Triangle is a mystery that can't be solved. But what if it already is, but the government isn't telling the public? We can send people to the moon and possibly start a nuclear war, but apparently we can't discover this single mystery. It would be very simple to build an object to withstand many obstacles and just to have a video camera on it. That's what they did with the Mars rover, so why not the triangle? My theory behind it is that the government does know this mystery. It is probably a reason that the general population could not handle, making it a secret for the government to hold.
Okay, so I know that it's off of the coast of Florida, and I know that people disappear in it, but that's it.
It's over the ocean. People say that it's aliens, it's the devil's place where he pulls the people into hell and ships and all those kinds of things. I think what scientists really believe is that there is large methane pockets under the ocean floor. Stop it. And, methane causes there to be ships to lose their ballast and to sink. If it gets up in the atmosphere, it causes the planes to lose their ability to fly. I'm not really sure. I've been through the Bermuda Triangle 3 times. It was a lovely journey. Nothing bad ever happened. But I must admit that there was always that little thought in the back of my mind that I was glad to be back into Florida or out of those waters.
Hi, I'm Mr. Italiano, retired English teacher, bon vivant and man about town. What do I know about the Bermuda Triangle? Absolutely nothing.
As you can see, most people don't know much details about the triangle except for a history teacher, which is expected. What do you think the real mystery is? Only the future can hold the answer to that.